Hello, this is Algebra and Equation solving multi-step equations, example 3. Example 3 is this story problem. It talks about the yearbook, and the costs are $18 per book, and it sells for $30. You're going to get $600 from advertising, and your goal is to make a profit of $1,500. They want to know how many yearbooks you must sell in order to make that much profit. Story problems are the hardest things that we do in algebra. Algebra gives us some powerful tools to solve this type of story problem. If without algebra, you'd have to guess and check, and you'd have to come up with a bunch of guesses for how many books, and then see if you were high or low, and somehow come up with an answer. But we're going to do this using algebra, and it's much easier. The first step is to write things in your own words so that it starts making sense. I put down the expenses as being $18 per book, and then here the income, $30 per book, plus $600 for the advertising. Now the profit, we have to take the income, and then we have to subtract the expenses. That's what profit means. In order to make a profit, you always have to subtract your expenses. It's like if you have a lemonade stand. Your profit is not just the money that you get from the people who buy the lemonade. You also have to subtract how much money it cost you to make the lemonade. So with that in mind, I'm going to work on the income, and then I'm going to subtract the expenses. Now, per book means we're going to multiply times the number of books. I guess I'll let x equal the number of books. And let's see, $18 per book, that means it's going to be 18x, and that's going to be part of our expenses. 30x is going to be part of our income. So since it's income minus expenses, let's get the income down first. Income is going to be 30x. That's how much money we're going to get from the sale of our books. We're also going to get $600 from the advertising. Now we have to subtract our expenses, which are minus 18x. And we want this to be a profit of $1,500. So that's the hard part, really, coming up with this equation. Now when we solve this equation, we'll have x, which is the number of books that we need to sell. So the first thing is there's like terms here. 30x take away 18x, and that's 12x. So 12x plus 600 equals 1,500. Now it looks very similar to the equations that we've been solving, just like this one. And the plan is going to be to subtract 600 from both sides, and then lastly divide by 12. So when I subtract 600 from both sides, that's 900. Now I have to do 900 divided by 12 in order to get x. And that's 75. So when you sell 75 books, you will have a profit of $1,500.